Gut. Gehen wir rein.
The stakes are higher than they've ever been. Have we been built to defend the traveler? Have we been built to defend humanity? The witness is going to bring all of that to the test.
What is that? How would we react if we were facing extinction? And how are we going to stand together to overcome this?
Oh boy.
We were created for this moment, to deal with this conflict, to solve for this enemy.
What the hell happens when evil finally arrives and confronts the traveler?
Wenn das Licht fällt, let's go! Ich hab so Bock darauf, endlich was zu sehen hier.
The traveler is threatened. The witness is here. CALUS's forces are here as well. The pyramid fleet is here. Big shit is going down.
Lightfall should feel like you have stepped into the middle of an active war.
One of the values that we really wanted to push was making sure that you felt like the tip of the spear. You were the
Strand.
one who was initiating the action. You were the one
Ich
who
hab
was
so Bock auf
taking
Strand.
control. You were the one who was attacking things. What this tone gave us the chance to do.
Es sieht halt so smooth aus.
Friendship, the camaraderie, the connections that we have to each other.
Kaido, we'll need your
Ich hoffe, der Sound passt.
If the end of the universe is coming, what do we have left other than each other?
Keep the enemy away from the traveler at all cost.
There's a pretty big, serious threat that is happening to the solar system, so we really wanted to bring that gravity and that weight into the story.
In a major way, what we're doing right now is we're both setting up the finale for the Light and Darkness saga. We're pulling the witness into the frame for the first time.
Oh boy.
The big question has been, what does it want with the traveler? What will happen when it finds it? And in Lightfall, it does.
Das erinnert mich halt wirklich ans Flash-Meme. Das gab's schon gestern. Einfach in der Speed Force.
A lot of our Destiny antagonists are like kind of over the top and theatrical in their own way. And then we have the witness who's just so reserved. It's all about control with the witness.
The witness is here to finish what the
Bei der
collapse
Dunkelheit
started.
allgemein, ne?
Now, there's CALUS. Always been power hungry, in it for himself. He's now signed on as one of the witness's disciples.
We're seeing CALUS go through a transformation and emerge as something new.
semblance matches my inner beauty.
Odds are stacked against you. The witness has arrived. We got CALUS.
Aber der CALUS sieht sick aus.
How do we deal with this? And then you find this thread.
Strand.
We knew we wanted to do another darkness power in Destiny. Are we gonna do what everyone thinks we're gonna do? Are we gonna make like poison?
Nope.
No. We're gonna do something that you'd only find in Destiny. We're gonna go talk about this thing called Strand, and it's the web of life.
What does it mean to have a cosmic web that's connecting everything around you? How do you actually make that like an ability? How do you make that like a power? It's something that doesn't actually exist. You can't just point to fire, electricity, or ice.
Ich bin so gespannt.
Of the strings, the strands lighting up the world.
Der Screen sieht
I think
schon
that
so
was
clean
when
aus.
Everything kind of started to come together.
Strand is unlike any of the powers that we've gotten before. We didn't get it from the Traveler, we didn't get it from the pyramids. It is a power that we find is unlocked within us as Guardians. When you pull on that thread and you start manipulating that web, ooh, you can do some really powerful things.
Oh, ich hab so Bock
player class fantasies coming up with Strand that we're introducing.
Da wird's so crazy Kombos geben.
Hunter Threadrunner, which is going to introduce this threaded spike.
The Hunter Super Silk Strike, it's this kind of rope dart. You're constantly moving, constantly attacking.
It feels fluid. It has
Ja, es sieht echt flüssig aus.
Something we've never seen in Destiny before.
Es sieht wirklich flüssig aus. Es sieht so smooth aus.
And then there's the Titan Berserker, and the name is pretty fitting.
The Titan Super is Blade Fury, where you weave these giant blades onto your hands. You have a melee attack that you can kind of combo indefinitely.
Ja,
and then
nach wie vor schwierig für viele. Ich bin gespannt, wie es spielen wird. Ich bin sehr gespannt, wie es sich spielen wird. Aber ich verstehe das Meme noch.
The Warlock, Broodweaver, Super is Needlestorm.
Gib mir die Soundeffekte.
You create 3 sources of power,
Komm.
and then those then get launched out. And then
Ja.
they fly through the air. When they hit an enemy, they'll explode. When they hit the ground, they will then charge up and then turn into Threadlings.
Das wird so viele krasse Kombos dafür geben. Da freue ich mich so sehr schon drauf.
Will have access to a grappling hook. When you select that, that takes up your grenade slot. It was a hard challenge because, like, how can you make this idea of swinging through the world equivalent to a grenade? And so designers came up with this idea.
Oh yes.
The grappling
Oh
melee is
yes.
incredibly powerful.
Oh, es sieht so
I
gut
grapple
aus.
onto an enemy,
Es sieht alles
which
so
stuns
smooth
them for a
aus.
second. And then when I get there, I grapple punch, blow them all up, and start shooting, and then the unravel projectile.
Da war was Neues. Threadlings mit dem Melee auch noch.
All that stuff coming together
Ui.
was magic for me. Oh my god, that's Destiny?
Ja, das verstehe ich. Das sieht halt...
Neomuna has existed for hundreds of years. It branched off from Earth during our collapse and shut off any communication.
Yeah.
So they've been secretly existing on Neptune for a very long time and keeping themselves safe.
Ja, da bin ich sehr gespannt, was es da mit diesen Geistern in Anführungszeichen oder Hologrammen auf sich hat.
This beautiful art feel really fresh and new, but also a part of the Destiny universe.
When you think about how to design Neomuna, like what's the architecture like? We're thinking of a lot of aerodynamic things, fins and sailboats. That informs us sort of the architectural form language that kind of looks unlike anything we've ever seen before.
The high winds, strong pressure. We have that beach area where we show the sand is made out of diamonds. The whole terrain is following up into the beginning of the city. The color, the graphic design, the vibrancy, and yeah, there's some mysteries in
Ja,
there.
so langsam kriege ich ein bisschen Gefühl für die Größe. Also deutlich mehr als in allen anderen Trailern.
Like this big neon-soaked city, but it has quite a spectrum of different environments.
I think my favorite absolutely is the Thrillodrome. It is an arcade lost sector, and
Das ist ein Lost Sector.
To spending our days in a sticky arcade, playing games with our buddies.
Nein.
I'm also so excited
Das ist
for
safe
people
eine
to see the
Geste.
puka pond
Als ob.
with all of the pukas that have been like such a mystery since Beyond Light. And then on the other
Wird
side
noch
of the
aufgemacht.
city is Calus' ship. The Typhon Imperator has landed
Typhon
square
Imperator.
in Ahimsa Park.
You see that
Boah,
the
ist das
city
riesig.
is indeed kind of in shambles in parts. There's smoke, there's explosions in the air, and I just go back to the teamwork of everybody getting into a room and thinking like, what can we do to make this feel high octane, very explosive and familiar?
Also das größte Gefühl kriegt man... Oh, ich hab das... Oh, auf diese Strand-Kombis habe ich so Bock. Da kann man so geiles Teamplay draus machen. Oh mein Gott.
There's a lot new about Lightfall. We have this new location, and it has these new personalities that come along with it. They're defenders of this city, and they have new perspectives that we really haven't seen in characters in Destiny, and that's taking the form of the Cloud Striders.
Kuruli sind sie übersetzt. Okay.
I understand what's at stake, Lightbearer. Far better than you.
Rohan is the grizzled old veteran who's too old for this shit. And Nimbus is the young rookie. Nimbus is learning.
Es ist, wie wir gesagt
on the
haben,
job.
ein älterer, ein jüngerer.
Of ours to animate. They're so boisterous,
Rule of two.
fun-loving, and a little smug, but super confident in their abilities.
The Cloud Striders, bottom line, are cool.
Nimbus, on your face.
Okay, ich glaube, die sind cool. Ich glaube, die sind sehr cool.
We want the Tormentors to be the most scary unit that you've ever fought in the Destiny universe.
Sind sie hoffentlich auch.
Combatant is very powerful. It means business.
It's incredibly intimidating. This thing wields a massive scythe. his command over all this void energy.
The Tormentor can like grab you, and that's something we'd never really done before with the boss.
Throws out the scythe, has the player in his hands.
What? Ich hab gedacht, das wäre vielleicht nur ein Cutscene-Ding.
Do things with audio to make it feel even more intimate, where we duck out all the background sound. So you really have this intimate moment with this terrifying creature grabbing you.
Da bin ich sehr gespannt drauf.
Lightfall and Season of Defiance are two sides of the Destiny coin. And so on the Lightfall side, we have crazy neon cities going on an adventure.
Kommt jetzt was zur
far
Season?
away, sort of bombastic action fantasy. On the Season of Defiance
Ja.
side of the coin, it's
Season des Widerstands.
much more closer to home.
Amanda und Crow verstehen sich wieder? I see.
Ground war on Earth. CALUS's forces are invading, and we're defending Earth. We're freeing prisoners.
Go now.
We're trying to protect the last city, but much more directly and under much more threat.
Oh, oh ja, bitte.
You're working with Petra, you're working with Devram, you're working with all these people that you know that are close to home and that are
Gott sei Dank kriegen die Charakter mal wieder Relevanz. Ja, bitte. What the hell? Das war vorher nicht da. Das ist ein neuer Exobogen? Neuer Exostasisbogen?
A couple of strand exotics. The warlocks are getting what's called swarmers. They're these boots that will untangle destruction.
Ja, das haben wir schon gesehen. Gerne dazu das Video auschecken. Das Strand-Video.
They can pick up a tangle and throw a tangle, and then that will also create threadlings.
Ich krieg Gänsehaut. Ich will's spielen, Mann.
As you grapple, you gain this new ability called Woven Mail, and it's reducing the incoming damage except for headshots. The Titans get boots that will augment a aspect that they have. The aspect itself will just send out a wave that will suspend enemies in front of their barricade after casting it, but the boots
kennen wir
will
alles
split
schon.
it up into 3 waves.
Das sieht echt schon echt gut aus. Das könnte sich wirklich lohnen. Ausnahmsweise mal.
Heavy metal machine gun that
haben wir auch schon gesehen in dem Video.
Its own rhythm where it gets alternate effects every 4th bullet, and then every 16th bullet it gets even more added to it.
Der Sound hört sich gut an.
This pistol that will use advanced technology to find your enemies. And
Die Auto-Aim-Pistol.
You're not worrying about aiming, you're really worrying about surviving during the lock-on time. And it opens you up to consider your movement more than your aiming, being able to lock onto multiple guys in your field of vision and then just obliterate all of them was, I think, a moment where I kind of went, whoa.
Da war ein Exobogen. Das habe ich ganz genau gesehen. Ja, gib mir die Features. Gib mir die Features, Dan.
I think one of the things we're most excited about are loadouts and what we're calling build crafting 2.0, which is the system of both, hey, let's make it more understandable to how you make a build.
Bitte,
and then let's allow you to save that build and quickly swap between them.
Oh, da ist aber auch einiges Interessantes drin gewesen.
How we are going to improve build crafting. One of the things that we knew we needed to do was make it easier to go from I have never done any build crafting to I'm really engaged in the system.
Definitiv.
We engaged with the UI team and we said we need to improve this experience. They came back with, well, what if we did a build management screen and let you see your whole build on one screen?
Okay, da ist sehr viel. Ach du Scheiße, ist da viel Interessantes drin gewesen.
And that coupled with our Guardian ranks, that's going to come in and basically be our first ever companion to every single player.
Guardian ranks is our answer to what should I be doing in Destiny if I want to get better.
Da bin ich sehr gespannt drauf.
Tells you what you should be doing. We're really excited
Artifact,
for players to start
Champions.
diving into that system
Okay.
along with combinations, a way to finally say thank you to players that you've been playing with. We think all of this stuff is coming together to bring this
Sehr
more
cooles Feature. Die Idee davon finde ich richtig gut.
players.
Und es ist endlich mal wieder ein Summary-Bildschirm. Habt ihr es gesehen? Es ist endlich wieder ein Summary-Bildschirm am Ende von einem Raid oder einem Dungeon. Oh. Ja.
We are walking to our
Finally, Leute.
anniversary of Destiny, and Destiny being such a core part of our players' lives. We just want to keep building Destiny.
We've been talking about this antagonist to the Traveler.
Wir sind einfach schon fast
for
durch.
so long.
Das waren 16
In
Minuten.
Lightfall, we get to spend time with the Witness in a way that we haven't yet.
We're paying off storylines that have been coming together and been building for years.
More questions will certainly arise.
Ja, definitiv.
This finale with the final shape that's coming right after Lightfall, where we're closing down the Light and Darkness saga.
Oh ja,
But
Gänsehaut.
Destiny is far from over.
This universe is about more than the conflict between the Traveler and the Pyramids, and we want to show you new ways to explore it. We want to show you new things to discover in the universe because we think that Destiny has a lot to offer, and Lightfall is the catalyst for that. It's high stakes, thrilling action, all at the same time, pushing the Destiny story to places it's never been before.
Oh, Junge, 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 Junge. Wait. Alles klar. Da werden wir jetzt mal in Ruhe reindiven.